In today's video, we're going to learn how to hold the flute and how to make a sound. First things first, I'm going to teach you where all the fingers go using the picture above. We've got 10 coloured in shapes and we've got 10 fingers. 5 on the right hand and 5 on the left hand. And so each finger has its own specific coloured in shape, coloured in key on the flute that it's to press. Notice how the picture is white, but your flute is a different colour. I've added colourful shapes, which some of them you might have learnt already on recorder. There are lots of keys on the flute, but don't worry, each finger only presses one key. You might ask, but what about all the other keys? I only have 10 fingers. Well, some of the keys actually move 2 or 3 keys all at the same time. So each finger is in charge of just one key. I've added the coloured shapes to the picture of an actual flute, so you can see which key is which. We don't need to press any of the see-through circles because each finger is in charge of just one key, so I've not added those see-through circles. Let's get started with your right hand. The pink shapes are for your pinkies. Find the very bottom key and press that with your right pinky. The key should look like a thin rectangle. Next, find the rubber grippy bit on the underside of the flute. Rest your right thumb on the rubber grippy bit. It should feel really different to the rest of the tube. You might even be able to hold the flute one-handed with your right pinky and your right thumb. Working our way up the flute, press the next 3 bottom keys with your right hand fingers, a bit like this. Okay, now you should have all 5 of your right hand fingers pressing down on the flute. It's time for us to focus on the other hand, on your left hand. And we're going to do the same order. We're going to do the pinky first, thumb next, and then up, up, up the tube. Look for the L-shaped key that sticks out. It's pink in the picture above, and it looks a bit like this. Press the L-shaped key with your left pinky. Remember to keep your right hand fingers where we left them. Now, on the other side of the flute, find the curvy rectangular looking key in the middle of the tube. Press this key with your left thumb. Working up from the L-shaped key, where your left pinky is, we're going to add the next 2 fingers. Your next 2 fingers should press the small little circular discs. Now, for our final finger, we should have all of our fingers down apart from our left pointing finger. And this is really important to get this one right. So instead of just pressing the next key up, we're going to skip one, and it should look a bit like this. Now we've got all of our fingers in the correct place. Time to try and make a sound. So find the head joint and find the hole that you're going to try blow across, and see if you can make a sound. If you blow too much, you'll get a high airy sound, and if you blow gently, then you'll get a low clear sound. As a beginner, always aim for a clear, gentle sound. And remember, pinky first, thumb, and then up the tube. Same with the left hand. Pinky, thumb, then up the tube. If you're struggling to make a sound, ask your teacher or check out my next video, which might help.